Ooh-wee. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to podcast Room 303. I'm your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This is my co-host, Nicholas Moran. And as always, we have with us this empty chair. How are you doing this evening, Nick?
I'm good. Mourning the loss of our executive producer. However,
R.I.P. COVID got him.
We shouldn't fret because the actual executive producer will be in town in Washington, D.C. tomorrow to spend the weekend with your boy.
Yeah, boy. Why is he going to be in town?
He just decided to come. Just decided to come here. There's an Avs game here on Saturday, and just decided to show up and party hardy.
He said, I'm going to travel to D.C. to watch a city. To watch the team, I could watch at any time.
Yeah. I mean, that's when you know you got fuck you money, right? Is when you're like, I can watch this game at home for free, but I'm going to travel to the city.
He's got that lead executive producer money, dude.
That's what he's got, dude. When you're making that kind of cheddar off Room 303, I mean, you can do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, it's that kind of fuck you money. You know, it's not quite Beyonce money, but it's like Jay-Z money.
Yeah, it's Jay-Z. It's Jay-Z money for sure. And yet we see none of it. We're just humble servants of you, the listeners.
Yeah. It's borderline. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. We would get canceled.
Yo, do you know what the word you were about to say? Do you know that slavery is still legal as a punishment in like 32 states?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Could you imagine doing something so heinous that they were like, we outlawed this for everyone, but like you still got to do it though.
But not you.
But
Sorry,
not you. Like what would you have to do to qualify for that?
I mean, there's one thing.
Why'd you get all like coy about it?
That you could be put into slavery for?
What is it? Oh. Well done. I went over my head. On today's episode 151, we'll be getting into the World Cup. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are now 4 days away from the World Cup.
Sunday.
We're recording this episode on November 16th, a Wednesday. We pushed it a day to accommodate our executive producer who could not make the episode regardless. So the push was definitely worth it. We also have Pop Culture Pick'em in this episode. Top 5 athlete nicknames. And the order, all right, so it works out. It was me, then you anyways, so we'll just...
Oh, that's good.
We'll just not put Eric's choices in. He was he was actually pretty annoyed he couldn't do today's episode due to technical issues, and he was like, I prepped for my nicknames. I was so ready. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, sucks to suck, bro, and now you never get to pick them. So,
yep, that sucks.
And the best part is he going to listen to this?
No.
So, he's not going to hear me tell him he sucks to suck. With my number one choice, I'm going to take one of my all-time new favorite nicknames. And it's Maple Jordan.
Explain to the people what you mean by Maple Jordan.
So, for those of you who are unaware, there is a small forward currently in the league who's drafted number 1 overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers and traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Kevin Love. He goes by the name of Andrew Wiggins. He's a defending champ right now for the Golden State Warriors. He is also Canadian. I believe his father... no, I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to act like I know where his father played. But because his father was best friends with Steve Nash, and Steve Nash is Andrew Wiggins' what do you call it? Godfather. But Andrew Wiggins is Canadian. That long story short, Andrew Wiggins is Canadian, and therefore his nickname is Maple Jordan because he was a number 1 overall pick coming out of Canada. I think it's amazing. It's just an amazing nickname. It just combines everything a good nickname is supposed to be. It combines into one wholesome package, and it's arguably one of the greatest nicknames I've ever heard. So now on to you, Nick.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm going to start with a awesome nickname that describes just the bulk of this man. I'm going to go with William the Refrigerator Perry.
I thought you were gonna go with what is it? Round mound of.
The Charles Barkley, the round mound of rebound.
Yeah, I
That,
thought you were going with that.
that's also a very good one. My second one, and probably a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I have to input your first pick. What was your pick?
Oh, right. It was the William Refrigerator Perry as my nickname. Obviously, we're hearkening back to the olden days here with Jermaine and I, putting on our own picks.
Somebody just nicknamed him Refrigerator. Like they were like this. Damn, that boy needs a nickname. I don't know, Refrigerator.
I don't know. He's big as a refrigerator.
Like what? Yeah. It doesn't even make sense, but it's an iconic nickname, bro.
Yeah. With my second pick, and it probably should have been my first pick, but it didn't come to my mind until now. Tiger Woods. Because that's not his first or middle name.
No, it is. That's what we all call him.
Can you tell me what Tiger Woods' first name is?
No, but it's something like super like generic.
It's Eldrick.
Yeah, bro. That's
Eldrick Woods Jr.
That's a fucking wizard in Lord of the Rings, bro. Eldrick Tiger Woods, this fucking guy. No, that's actually a fire name. I did know that. I've been calling him Tiger for so long that name has left my brain. I'm gonna hear it right now, and people can ask me at trivia, and I'm not gonna know.
Gone. Yeah.
It's gonna be gone. I'm gonna be like, yo, it's Tiger, bro. Like we don't even say Woods anymore. We just say Tiger.
It's just Tiger, which is pretty awesome.
Which you imagine how gangster you have to be to just your nickname is just that of an animal.
It's just Tiger.
And then you were so dominant as that animal that they just dropped the first and last name.
Like, I mean, if you are talking to a sports fan and you say there's Tiger over there, well, I guess you can't really. Like, you can't really like mistake it for the animal, so never mind. That was going to be a dumb joke.
That's the point of that joke. Like that's the mission accomplished.
Yeah.
All right. So my next one is nobody knows this nickname, but it's the Finnish flamethrower, Lauri Markkanen, bro.
The Finnish flamethrower.
The Finnish flamethrower, bro. Okay. So this dude is 6'10", maybe even taller now, and he was drafted number 7 overall by the Bulls, obviously from Finland. 6'10", just an absolute ace from three-point land, bro. And so whenever he was shooting 39, 40%, we were calling him the Finnish flamethrower up in Chicago.
That's good. He's no longer with the Bulls, right?
No, so he is actually currently killing it on the red-hot Utah Jazz.
Yeah, who people thought were going to be bad, and they're not bad.
Not me, bro. I kept saying, I was like, they got a lot of talent back. That was what's crazy. I was like, every time we talked about it, I was like, every one of those players you can get another pick for. That's what I was just like. Mike Conley's still good. Lauri Markkanen's still good. Like, they have Malik Beasley on that squad. It's just a bunch of scrappy glue guys. They give me
scrappy glue guys.
Scrappy glue guys for sure. Ooh. All right, now I gotta think of another nickname. Dude, it's just so like I don't want to go with like all the obvious ones that everyone knows. But man, what is I'm going with Dr. J, bro.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I was wondering if you were gonna take that one. I'm gonna go with a former Chicago Bull, Brian Scalabrine.
Let's go.
The White Mamba. And with that, I'm going to tell one of my favorite Brian Scalabrine stories. For years, everybody thought Brian Scalabrine was an awful basketball player because he was always like a bench rider, everything like that.
Always on a team, though.
Always on a team, always on a bench rider. By the way, played a second-round pick, by the way. I believe had a very good career Played from 2001. Yeah, played from 2001 to 2012. So people don't just stick in the league if they're that bad. But he's always a big guy, kind of chunkier. So people thought he was bad at basketball. So when he retired, he went down in his local YMCA in Boston. He hosted if you can beat me, if you can score 1 point on me, I'll give you $10,000. And he played basketball for a day. And only one kid scored 1 point on him.
Bro, so he only lost one $10,000.
He only lost one. He only lost $10,000.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Like Brian Scalabrine is pretty good at basketball, and he's also like 6'9", so that helps.
He always made a team, dude.
Yeah, he always did. My next pick is going to be one of the XFL is coming back anymore, so I hope this name does not lose prominence. But in the early 2000s, there was a man who played for the NFL named Rod Smart. But we don't remember Rod Smart. What do we remember on the back of the jersey, Jermaine? He hate me.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest. It's probably the sky camera and the awful idea to have a scramble for the kickoff at the beginning of the game. Do you remember that?
Yes, dude. Where
they would throw the ball out and just have them run at each other.
Bro, rugby style. They took the rugby scrum to get the ball.
So many injuries.
Dude, but yeah, just don't have them run at each other. Line them up like a regular scrum, right?
Offensive linemen.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to get all your. And if you carry 7 offensive linemen into the game and they carry 6, you still get an extra one. That's your fault, bro. You can't punish one team for managing their 53-man roster better or worse. All of a sudden, it's a strategy to have 10 really, offensive linemen
and
on
really, you just get the ball first. How much does that matter?
I don't know. Let's ask Josh Allen.
Josh Allen hates overtime.
All right. So wait, hold on. I messed up, dude. I forgot I was putting these picks in.
Yeah.
Eric
says he's gonna listen, so don't worry about it.
Which one did you just give me?
Let's see. See, now I've just forgotten it right off the top.
Brian Scalabrine. Was that the last one we did?
No.
The White Mamba wasn't the last one we did?
No, because then I told Rod, he hate me smart. Jesus, kids, don't do drugs.
The White Mamba, Brian Scalabrine.
Right.
Hey, you could put your picks in too, bro.
I know I could, but you're doing such a great job at it. Don't want to crash the document.
Rod, he hate me Smith.
Smart.
All right. So I'm going. Man, these might all really be basketball. And I don't care, dude. I'm going with my namesake. My grandpa used to call me this when he found out that I was joining the Navy. R.I.P. the homie. He would call me the Admiral.
Oh, yeah. David Robinson. Nice.
And so I wish my friends called me that. That's a dope nickname, but my friends hate me.
I'm going to use the nickname that my grandfather made for me. It's the Failure. No, that's a joke.
No, that wasn't a nickname. That was prophecy.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I'm not going to slander my grandpa on a national podcast. I'm going to go with an all-time favorite for me. I'm going to go Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Yeah, I wasn't done, but yeah, we'll go ahead.
Oh, you weren't done?
Shoeless Joe Jackson. I had one more.
Oh, right. You go.
No, it's all right. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Who did he play for? Was that the White Sox?
The 1919 Black Sox.
Oh, because they were
the scandal. Because of the scandal.
Oh, because of the scandal. I thought they
were. Yeah, that's the question. Did he also not wear socks?
No, he was shoeless though.
So he was sockful.
Oh my god! Why is that the photo they picked?
Of Shoeless, he was not an attractive man. I wonder what Google did. Shoeless Joe Jackson wear socks?
Bro, I would love for that to just be a rumor that people are spreading.
Oh. As play continued, a heckling fan noticed Jackson running to third base in his socks and shouted, "You shoeless son of a gun, you." And the resulting nickname Shoeless Joe stuck for the remainder of his life.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. that's so funny. Just one angry
Dude,
fan.
In an interview published in 1949 edition of Sport Magazine, Jackson recalled how he got his nickname during a Mill game in Greenville, South Carolina. Jackson had blisters on his feet from a new pair of cleats, which hurt so much he took off his shoes before he was at bat.
Oh, man. That's so funny, dude.
Holy cow. All right, your final pick.
Honorable mention, the great one, Mr. Hockey, Mr. October, Hammering, Nails for Lenny Dykstra.
Mr. November for Derek Jeter.
Mr. November for Derek Jeter. Iceman George Gervin. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. The Glove Gary Payton.
Aaron Gordon.
Obviously. The master of nicknames, Air Jordan. Minister of Defense Reggie White.
That one's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of dope nicknames, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with
named all the honorable mentions just to go. I don't know. I don't have any.
No, I know who I'm going with. Yeah, I was debating, but I'm gonna go with Muhammad Ali.
Cassius Clay. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, the greatest. Like, hey, who has the greatest nickname? I mean, it's right there.
It's the greatest. Yeah.
And not only that, he has the most common name in the world.
Wouldn't it be Muhammad Smith?
Oh, well. I bet you Ali is probably up there. I bet you there's a fuck ton of Muhammad Ali's, bro.
Probably now, yeah.
Why? If I've said that name so much that I'm trying to sing it in the Aladdin song. Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Well, now we're getting canceled. It's the 13th most widespread family name internationally.
Ali is?
Yeah, 1 in 236 people have it.
I told you, bro. That's good odds. What was number one? Is it Smith?
No, I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, you had a list that only pulled up Ali?
No, I just literally Googled Ali popularity. Surname in the world. Wong is 76 million people bear the name.
Wow.
Means king in Mandarin.
Oh, well, that's why it's the most common. That's a great name.
1 in 68 people bear the name.
1 in 68. Bro. I could spend $70 on a video game. You're telling me I'm more 1 in 68?
Now Lee is 1 in 69 people. L-I.
Oh, is that also a last name, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying Lee Wong.
No.
That was just like, yo.
Lee Wong is dead. That's...
Yeah, we could go down this rabbit hole. Let's stop.
All right. One final question on this. How many unique surnames in Earth are on Earth are there?
Do you know this number?
It's on the website. That's the only reason I ask.
How many unique surnames?
Unique surnames, like unique last names.
So, how many people are in the world right now? Is it 8 billion?
I think, yeah, it's 7 something, 7.5 or something, or 8. I don't know.
An eighth sounds too much.
An eighth?
An eighth of a billion surnames? That sounds preposterous. That sounds too high.
Too much, yeah.
I would say 60 mil.
Cut it in half, 30 mil.
30 mil. I didn't go low enough. 30 mil. Man, that's That's actually lower than I kind of expected, though.
Mendez is the number 314th.
Let's go.
Surname.
Top 400.
One in. Let's see. Top what?
Look for
top 1,000. Top 1,000.
I'm in the top 1,000, or you're in the top 1,000.
No, I'm not. Morahan is not listed in the top 1,000.
Well, that's right, because they've readjusted it in all the South American countries. What is Cologne on that list?
I did not find it.
Really?
I did not find it.
I'm
you and Bartholo are the only ones that.
That's it, bro. That's it. My fucking pops.
you, like literally, you, is 268th.
Is that how you spell? I thought the Asian U was YU.
Probably. I'm just looking at it because it pulled up on this page.
So somebody's name is actually YOU.
Yeah.
Imagine someone mispronounced it. Yo, imagine a UU.
UU.
That'd be a fire name, bro. That'd be a fire name.
What do you think the first?
I'd rather be Yo-Yo though.
What do you think the first non-Asian name is? Non-Asian based country name
in the top 200.
Yeah.
It's in the top 200.
It's in the top 200. Yes. It's 36.
It's 36. Is it Ali? No, Ali is one in what did you say? 268 or something like that.
No, Ali is 13th, but I assume that Ali is probably from the Middle East.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is Asia. Non-Asian. Ooh, Garcia?
Close. De Silva.
Oh, that's
Silva
right.
Is 36.
South America. I should have went.
One in every 548 people share the name De Silva.
I knew it was Hispanic when I started thinking about it. That's well, now that we've rabbited.
This is the problem. When Eric's gone, we just rabbit. We just rabbit over the funnest stuff. Maybe we just need to have a podcast. It's just called Rabbit Hole.
Dude. Oh, and all we do is Google stuff, and every time we find something, we just keep going deeper and deeper.
We just spent 7 minutes talking about surnames.
Holy shit. New podcast. The Rabbit Hole. Oh my God, that's a brilliant idea, bro. We're scrapping this, dude. Yo, this betting podcast is just gonna be an Instagram and Twitter thing we do. We'll do short segments for every day of what we're betting. We're going into the rabbit hole. That sounds wild.
Sorry, guys. Thanks for tuning in for 151 episodes. We're scrapping it. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for skipping with us. We're done. We're done with this. We suck at sports gambling. We're really good at typing random things into the internet and talking about them. Oh man, we need to lose Eric more often.
Oh my God, dude. The funny thing is remember we were talking about how many marriages in a day in the US? We did it before in the pre-show. It might be literally our whole relationship is just you and I rabbit holing, bro.
Just looking at stuff.
Oh man, so just for those listeners at home, if you go to Google right now and you put how many marriages, it'll tell you. It'll auto guess with did Madonna have. And then it tells you 2 before you even hit enter.
How many marriages did Madonna have?
Yeah, it told me 2. It told me 2.
There's no way.
Nah, dude, it didn't say how many peepees or women did she sleep with. It said marriages.
I want you from now on just to refer to guys as peepees and women. Still be respectful of the women. Yeah, Gil, how many peepees and women are going to be there?
So do ladies and peepees when I do the introduction?
Oh, God, dude, that's so funny.
Oh, man.
All right, back to this shitty sports podcast.
What we should have been doing the whole time.
Rather be fucking Googling shit.
Oh, boy. My stomach fucking hurts. All right, so my list is Jermaine, Maple Jordan, Andrew Wiggins, The Finnish Flamethrower, Lowry Markkinen, Dr. J, Julius Erving, David the Admiral Robinson, the greatest Muhammad Ali, and Nick had William Refrigerator Perry, Eldrick Tiger Woods, the White Mamba Brian Scalabrine, Rod He Hate Me Smart, and Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Some pretty good nicknames.
Dude, you know what? There's just so many good sport nicknames, though. they were calling Joel Embiid after his historic 2-game stretch. And I was just like, yes, that's fucking hysterical. I'm all for it, bro. Embiid is hysterical. And it's with the times. Like, that's the best part about it. They also call him Troel Embiid because when he's trolling people on the internet.
We forgot about the Durantula.
That's the next one I was about to say, dude. I stopped because you started talking, but the Durantula is an amazing nickname. Oh,
the
boy.
Freak Giannis. Giannis is good. That's one of some great nicknames.
The
Pistol
Greek,
Pete.
Pistol. I was gonna. That's who I was debating with when I picked the greatest Muhammad Ali. Pistol Pete is a great nickname. All right, so that wraps it up for Pop Culture Pick'em this week. Is this episode? Oh, this is episode 151. All right.
and the last Room 303 episode before we rebrand as the Rabbit Hole.
Actually, we have another episode that we're recording, but join us for episode 153 of newly minted. Just kidding.
I don't know how much we're kidding. We're gonna keep doing this for at least a couple more episodes.
No, we're gonna start a new podcast. Is what it is. We're just gonna have 2 podcasts. All right, let's get into it, dude. What's happening in a few days? Do you know?
The World Cup, I think.
Oh, is it that time of the year?
I think it is. Yeah.
Well, ain't that just a fantastic slap on the cheeks?
I know we say this every 3 months, but this is the greatest time in sports.
It's unreal, bro. It's right now, we're in peak UFC season because they always close out the year with all their champions trying to get matches in to close out the year. We just had Champions League, English Premier League, La Liga.
How about that?
What?
Izzy got beat by the dude that has had his number his entire career.
Man. That was such a I thoroughly enjoyed that. I am not an Izzy fan.
Good fight.
It was a good fight. I don't know what it is. I don't think he's a bad person or anything like that, but I'm just not a fan. He doesn't entertain me. He doesn't the way other people is, but I always do this with these strikers if it's just purely a striker that blows up, I always get annoyed with him because it's exciting to watch knockouts, but he hasn't been delivering in the last couple fights. They've been boring. Right? So you can't build this whole career on being a striker and then not deliver when it counts. Like I literally watched him and Yoel Romero just stand in the octagon for 5 rounds. And people are like, I love Izzy. I'm just like, bro, nah, I'm good.
Trade some gloves, man.
I'm good. Do something. Take him to the ground.
Pull him. Do something.
Do something. Exactly. All right. I digress, though. NBA is going. NFL is as wacky as ever, right? MLB just wrapped up. Congratulations to the Houston Astros being World Series champs.
Free agencies in swing.
Free agency's already in swing. People are opting out. Rizzo already signed back with the Yankees.
If you're Aaron Judge, you're going either across town to the Mets or to the Red Sox, right?
If I'm Aaron Judge, I'm not moving. Right?
Out of my apartment.
I'm moving teams potentially, but I'm not moving homes.
No,
No.
That's want to boo me?
I'm with you. I do want Aaron Judge to go to San Diego, though.
That would be good.
Could you imagine? Could we trade Fernando Tatis to the Yankees plus prospects for Aaron Judge?
I don't think you have many prospects left, my guy.
Yeah, Fernando Tatis is a pretty fucking good prospect, bro.
Wow, he's a pretty good player. I don't think you have any former draft picks left.
Yeah, we got somebody in the minor leagues. Here, you can have this dude too, bro.
I don't know if you remember what you traded for Juan Soto. I don't think you got anybody left. I think you traded a double-A team for Juan Soto.
No chance, bro. They still have prospects. Not good ones. I'm not saying they're good, but the word prospect is next to their name.
He is an MLB prospect.
Let's
sure.
Let's go. Take us into the World Cup.
All right.
For those of you who've been sleeping under the rock, the World Cup starts November 20th. It's being hosted in Qatar. However you want to pronounce it. I don't really give a fuck.
I don't give a
We'll
fuck.
find. You know the one thing we're definitely going to find out this World Cup coverage is how to pronounce it.
Is 4 different ways how to pronounce this country.
No, we're gonna find out because everyone's gonna pronounce it very clearly, and that's probably a very good thing. I don't like mispronouncing things, but I'm also not gonna fucking lose sleep over it.
Right.
Let's go.
So as Jermaine alluded to, it is in however you say that Middle Eastern country. I'm going to say it Qatar. It's probably not right, and it probably will get shamed for being American. Have you ever been to Qatar? Like Doha?
It's very clean.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. I'm actually on their side. They have an immaculate city. So if those rules are needed to have an immaculate city, that's tight. But maybe just treat people better.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that for a lot of countries. So 32 teams from 5 confederations. There are 8 venues and 5 host cities. It's going to run basically a month from the 20th of November, like Jermaine said, to the 18th of December. There are 8 groups, right, with 16 teams. With 32 teams moving on from those. 16 teams moving on from those groups. Jesus Christ. The 2 winners of the group, so we don't get any cool Champions League extra rule changes on this. So I'll go over the groups now. So the hosts, Qatar, start off Group A. Then we have Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. Group B is the group that we care about as U.S. fans. That's the United States, Wales, England, and Iran, which is just a fit. If you love soccer matches, you love this group.
It's going to be so much fun. Wales probably wins this group on some shenanigans, right?
If you want to do that, bet it, which we'll get into later. But I'm just talking, you have England against Wales. You have U.S. against Wales. You have U.S. against Iran. You have U.S. against England after the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, it's fantastic.
Does England call Black Friday something, or am I thinking of something else? What is Boxing Day? Is in December,
yes.
Right? That's December 20th.
Yeah, it's after Christmas.
Oh, it's Boxing Day.
The day after Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, because that's when when you're getting rid of all your boxes from Christmas.
I think so. I don't know.
I'm overreacting like I know. I ain't British. I drink coffee and eat sausage, you bitch.
Write it on the rabbit hole doc. We'll look at Boxing Day.
Bro, it's right there, bro. Oh my god. Yo, so how about this, right? The last match in this group is Iran versus USA.
I love it, dude. If we beat Iran to go on to the world to win this group, that's going to be great. But you can
if
certainly
we lose to Iran and we don't advance,
we're pulling out of the Middle East.
If we lose to Iran, we're no longer a world power, right?
No, exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot at stake in this competition.
If we lose to Iran, get ready, Iran. You're about to be a Walmart parking lot. Because listen, you're gonna see we may not be able to play soccer.
I hope you like what we did in Afghanistan.
Do you like an unstable government? All right, let's move on. Speaking of unstable governments,
you like a bad pullout?
Speaking of unstable governments, let's move on to Group C.
Ooh, we got a hotbed of unstable here.
Yeah. So Argentina leads this group, followed by Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Group D is France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia.
That's the winner. Tunisia is winning.
Tunisia. Group E is Spain, Costa Rica, Deutschland, and Japan. Group F is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Group G is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. And Group H is Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. So, Jermaine, Groups A through H, I just read you all of them. What is your group of death at the World Cup?
Ironically, this one has this might be the best balance I've seen in a very long time. And it might be that the group of death doesn't announce itself until after the group stages is decided. But my picks right now are Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. Do you have a group that I didn't say?
What were yours again?
Group E with Spain, Costa Rica, Germany,
E
Japan.
and H.
And I picked H, correct.
I think because there is not a clear decisive winner in this group.
It's the US's group.
It's Group B.
It's Group B.
Because you can look at the groups and we'll go through them real quickly. Group A is being won by Netherlands, no?
Yeah, I would say so.
Group C is being won by Argentina.
Yeah.
It would be a surprise if France did not win Group D.
100%.
Group E is going to be won by Spain or Germany. Either way, they are world powerhouses. Regardless of what Spain has done over the last couple of years, they are world powerhouses. It would not surprise you if one of those two teams won.
Costa Rica, Japan are game, though, man. Those are game ball clubs.
All right. Well, so we'll move past that. Belgium is probably winning Group F.
I agree with you.
Stay tuned to later, though, for a little betting nugget.
So I agree with you that Spain and Germany are the clear-cut favorites. I'm just saying that's a pretty game group. But I agree with what you're saying, though.
Group F is the same as Group E. Belgium and Croatia are on paper and with the quality of players miles ahead of Canada.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet for Belgium.
Brazil is winning Group H.
Yeah, for sure, that one.
I can definitely see a Portugal team who struggles in the group stages, a Uruguay team who struggles in the group stages, and a Ghana and South Korea team that are very, very feisty teams. And don't let their world rankings fool you. Africa teams, there is going to be one Africa team in the round of 16.
That's speed, man. They're attacking forwards for the Africa team. They just have a different speed that some of these other clubs aren't used to.
That's why a lot of their guys play strikers in major European clubs.
100%. That's exactly what it is. So if you look at it, where are they at? Group A, Senegal.
Right. So hold on. Let me finish my thought, and then I'm going to ask you that question next.
All right. Let's be a professional podcast.
So Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales. If you go by just prevailing thought, you would say England and USA are probably going to advance. But if we go by we go by ratings going into the World Cup, ELO ratings, have you heard of this? Have you heard of this rating? Basically how well a team is playing on the international circuit. So right now, Brazil is number 1. It's why they're the favorite of the World Cup. Argentina is number 2. Spain is 3. I don't really agree with Spain. Netherlands is 4.
What does ELO stand for?
It's a great question. I think it's like...
You said ELO ratings? Let me look.
ELO ratings, yeah.
ELO, correct?
ELO, correct.
ELO ratings.
Every team in this Group B is positioned between the 14th and the 26th best country in the world.
Yeah,
and
doesn't...
And you can't say that England has been on... You can't say that any of these teams have been on fire coming into the World Cup. The U.S. struggled. England struggled. Wales struggled. And that's a recipe for teams to come out of this group. If somebody popped up in a time machine right now and they said, Nick, Iran wins this group, I would be like, get out of my house. I don't care. That's not a revolution to waste your time powers on.
Sorry, I was reading about the ELO system. Say that one more time.
I know you were. I know when you're reading something because you're normally pretty locked in. And all you did that time was go,
Yeah, I did the like
He did
the
it
polite
do me like that.
the polite conversation movement, right? But it's an actual podcast.
You did the check your phone. Yeah. You do me
Yeah.
like that sometimes.
And I was just like, let me just be honest. I missed what you said. We might be too far now. What were you saying?
I was saying if a time traveler came into my popped up in my apartment, it was like Iran wins Group B, I would be like, okay, it's not a revelation to waste your time powers on.
Yeah, but it would be a revelation if he popped in right now in this podcast, said Iran behind me, then popped up behind you and says wins Group B. That would be revolutionary.
I mean, time travel would be revolutionary. Let's be perfectly honest.
No, but it needs to be recorded twice in the same span of 5 seconds.
All right, so now I will say to you, and I'll ask you the question that I'm going to ask. Group A has Senegal. Group D has Tunisia. That's actually how you say it. Group F has Morocco. Group G has Cameroon. And Group H has Ghana. Ghana is the lowest rated team in the tournament, whereas Senegal is the highest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Senegal has Koulibaly from Chelsea.
Morocco is the highest. Interesting.
Morocco is higher than Senegal? Based on what?
The ELO ratings.
Oh, some rating system that some Hungarian dude created? ELO doesn't even stand for anything. It's just some Hungarian dude's name. I'm already out, bro. Some narcissist named a system after his. What is it, a zero-sum grade scale for all players? This fucking loser. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so for those of you at home, part of the rabbit hole portion of today's podcast is the ELO rating system is a method for calculating the relative skill levels of players in zero-sum games, such as chess. It is named after its creator.
We're using it for soccer, though. Don't.
No, it's been so I Googled the soccer one and then got led here. So I wanted to know what ELO meant, and nothing was ever saying what ELO meant.
Senegal is 18th in the world, though.
Yeah, I'm picking Senegal to win that group. Spoilers, but it is named after its creator Arpad Elo, a Hungarian American physics professor. Okay. And so it's also used as a rating system in association football, which is what soccer is referred to around the world, which is actually where the term soccer comes from, because there was different names for football at the time, so they called it association football, and that's why Americans association. They took association football and they shortened it and they called it soccer. That's how they got the term soccer. It was actually started in England, despite English people deciding to be the most pompous about it, right? And that is why American football exists. It's because they were calling it soccer for association football. Fun fact, boys and girls. Association football, American football, baseball, basketball, pool, table tennis, various board games, and esports. So it's involved in all of them. Just a quick breakdown on the ELO system for the world rankings. It's let's see. They take the ELO rating system, but they include modifications for various football-specific variables, margin of victory, importance of match, and home field advantage. It's actually pretty cool, dude. I know I was talking shit because it was just named after the dude, but I just thought it was purely funny. Hey, never forget, Nick, even when you get old and you're talking to your kids, that to get your video game console to work, you got to go to channel 3.
Right. You know that. Yeah, so basically, ELO measures. It's not how a team may be world ranked. It's how a team is playing based on a certain set of matches, right? And whether a team is getting better or worse based on their recent matches.
Exactly. So if you're playing in high-profile contests, how are you performing in high-profile contests?
Right. Which pretty much every international game is.
Exactly. And so that's actually pretty fascinating. Do you have the ELO rankings? I think I just had
for the World Cup. Yes.
for the World Cup. Okay, so you have those. That's
These are
fascinating.
the ELO rankings done prior to the World Cup. I don't think there's been a new one because they said this is the final ELO rankings before the World Cup. So they might change as the World Cup goes on, and I assume they would.
But because of the World Cup, right?
Because of the World Cup, yes.
Right. Yes, of course. But this is going into the World Cup. Is it just a list of the 32 World Cup teams, or does it have teams that didn't qualify?
It has teams that didn't qualify. I only have the list of the rankings of the World Cup teams.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So give us that list, though, just the World Cup teams list in order for the betting listeners at home.
Okay. So Brazil is the betting favorite. We know this. They are number 1. Let's see here. Argentina is number 2. They are in Group C. Spain is number 3. They are in Group E. Number 4 is the Netherlands. They are in Group A. 5 is Belgium in Group F. 6 is France, Group D. 7 is Portugal, Group H. 8 is probably Italy. If I'm being perfectly honest, they did not make the World Cup. 9 is Denmark. 10 is Germany. 11 is Uruguay. 12 is Switzerland. 13 is Croatia. 14 is England. 15... I probably should have just sorted all of these based on.
Yeah, if a little pre-work would have been done. I think everyone's got the point. Let's not try. Let's not beat a dead horse. All right. So, how do you want to go through? How do you want to walk us through the betting portion of this?
All right. So I have, I have 4 odds to present you. Okay. I'll present you with, and this is from Bovada when I was doing my own research, because this is how I bet. I bet still using Bovada. I know we bitched about it so many times. So I won't be able to have the Eric odds up. But these are the
despite the fact that you could bet DraftKings.
I could bet DraftKings. I may bet DraftKings with this money that I've come into.
That he put his foot in for the listeners at home.
That I've come into Providence with. I'm going to give you 4 bets. I'm going to give you odds to win. If I think there's a chance that they can win the group. If it's not, I can always look it up. Odds to qualify, odds to not advance, and then odds to be on the bottom of the group. And we'll go group by group. That sound good? Sound good?
Yeah. Group by group. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock.
All right, so I read off Group A for you. Netherlands, Ecuador, Senegal, and Qatar. I'll also give you their ELO ratings. Netherlands 4, Ecuador is 18, Senegal is 43, and Qatar is 50. All teams improved from when I say improved, I'm saying from the second to last ELO rankings to the ELO rankings right before the World Cup, except for Senegal. They dropped 7 spots.
Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hype. Senegal is a talented team.
Okay.
Is Mane playing?
He is.
He's playing. Koulibaly is still there. The team is very good. And these opponents don't present the skill or the tactics or the personnel required, in my opinion, to beat this Senegal team. So I want Senegal to win the group.
Plus 500.
Plus 500. Oh, sorry. What were the other bets that you were giving us? Because you were giving us 4 bets?
No, if you want to know a bet, I have 4 of them. Odds to win the group, odds to qualify, odds to not advance, and then bottom of the group. And I can also give you like 1-2 odds real quick.
Okay. So I want Senegal to win the group.
Okay. Plus 500.
And Senegal to advance.
Okay.
And I'll take Netherlands to advance.
Okay, Netherlands and Senegal, both to advance is plus 110. It's also a bet I'm taking. I think Senegal, I think that's a great pick. I think people are very, very low on Senegal right now, just like you've said. And Senegal's minus 110 to advance. There's maybe some betting there. What Jermaine said, 1-2, and Vegas is always right. Senegal first, Netherlands second is only plus 450.
And that's
So-
the favorite?
No, it's not the favorite. The favorite is Netherlands, Senegal plus 210.
Oh, so the favorite is Netherlands winning the group. I just have them flipped. So I
Yes,
have
so the favorite group winner runner up is Netherlands, Senegal, still plus 210 though. So I'm taking both of those. I'm taking Senegal. I'm taking Senegal to advance.
Okay.
Minus
-110.
No, sorry, not taking Senegal to advance. I'm taking Netherlands, Senegal to advance from the group plus 110, and then the opposite of your bet, Jermaine. Netherlands first, Senegal second. That's plus 210. Your bet, Senegal first, Netherlands second, is plus 450.
Okay, but we agree on both both teams that
we
are
agree
advancing.
we agree on both teams that will move forward. Let me mark in here.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Let me see both teams that we see in here. Let's see.
Hey, so I was just thinking about it. Are we doing a downloadable bracket? Little bracket fill challenge.
We can do a little bracket fill challenge.
We put in $2,000 on it.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
I thought you just had the providence of some new money.
Well, a windfall, yes, but us rich people, we spend our money very wisely. All right, so
on sports betting.
so we'll move on. We'll move on to Group B here, Jermaine. Group B, in order of ELO rankings: England, Iran, USA, Wales. England is 14th. Iran is 21st. USA is 24th. And Wales is 26th. As I spoke to earlier, every single team has fallen in the rankings in the final one before the World Cup. Who do you like in this group?
I don't want to pick it.
Okay.
I don't want to go on the record saying anything. The USA doesn't advance, right?
I think the exact opposite. I'm not going to pick it, but But USA plus 500 to win the group.
To win the group?
To win the group is plus 500.
So you won't even pick the USA to qualify. That's what you just told me. You won't pick it.
I'm picking the opposite. I said I'm picking the opposite of you. I won't lock it in. I guess that's probably the better phrase.
Oh.
I won't lock in US group winner. But I think the US wins this group.
You think the United States
a tournament team, baby.
Say that again for the listeners at home.
Tournament team, baby.
That is some hocus pocus sorcery you just put out right there. We're a tournament team. Bro, we didn't even qualify last year.
That's perfect. Untarnished tournament reputation.
My goodness. Okay, so all right, let's start with you on this group. So you want to be real provocative to get the people going. Who are you taking as your group winner? And who you taking to advance?
USA and England advance out of this group.
And what does that pay?
USA, England finishing. USA and England to advance. Both those teams to advance pays plus 120 right now. USA first, England second is plus 650.
USA first, England second is plus 650.
Plus
so
650,
that's
correct.
What you're taking.
Correct.
Plus 650. You're taking that cheddar. All right.
Although, to your point, Jermaine, USA to be eliminated in the group stage is minus 125 right now.
I'm taking that bet. I'm taking USA does not make out. I make it out of the group stage. Okay. Now, don't get it twisted, listeners at home. I will be at home wearing my USA shield emblazoned on my breasticle, jumping up and down for every ebb and flow of that match and the next match and the third match. But I am sorry to tell you, I have a bad feeling to be the C-3PO of the group. And I don't think USA qualifies. And it pains me to say it because you know exactly my stance on the USA 4 years ago. But health and tumult are straying me away. My uncertainty with England should not matter. I should pick England as the definitive winner of this group. But this Wales team has got some talent, and they've got talent that's playing well currently. And
Plus
that,
600 to win the group.
And that scares me anytime I'm talking about sports. Right? See the Philadelphia Phillies. Ain't nobody picked them to be where they were. Right? Ain't nobody picked the Edmonton Oilers to be facing the Avs in the postseason. That was not how we thought that finals was going down. I will take Wales to win the group and England to qualify, Nick. That is what I'm taking. Okay. And by proxy, I'm taking the USA does not qualify.
All right, so what you just said, England and Wales to advance from Group B is plus 130.
We like plus money.
The positioning of Wales first, England second is plus 650. And you can pair that with your group. You can also grab Wales to advance from Group B for plus 110. And the U.S. to be eliminated is minus 125.
Can I put those all in a parlay? Is that what you were telling me?
Let's see if you can.
If we were on DraftKings, I bet we could.
We were on DraftKings, we bet we could. Let's see if we can do it on Bovada.
California voted against legal sports betting, and you're over there in D.C., and you can just download an app and have it at the I think that's what you're scared of. I don't think you're scared of having an app.
I don't think I can.
In DC,
I don't think I can.
Oh, maybe it's not DraftKings. Maybe it's FanDuel.
No, it's not FanDuel. It's BetMGM is the only one I can use here.
There you go. All right, we'll use that one. We'll change all our odds to BetMGM then.
And it only works. It only works close to the stadium, and I'm right outside the range of it. So Bovada is what we got.
So it's not legal in DC?
I don't think it is.
So they built a sports book in the stadium, but it's not. Anyways, that's a discussion for off the podcast.
No, we can't. We can't. You can't parlay it.
All right,
can't parlay it on. We probably
on DraftKings. Take what I just said, parlay it, cry when the U.S. men break your heart again, and keep it pushing. All right, what are we doing with Group C, Nick? Take us into Group C.
Okay, Group C: Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and Saudi Arabia. Like I said, in order of ELO rating, Argentina is 2, Mexico's 22, Poland is 23, and Saudi Arabia is 24. Argentina, obviously the clear favorites to win this group. They are at minus 260 to win this group. Both Mexico and Saudi Arabia are struggling coming into the tournament, dropping 7 spots each. Argentina moved up to the number 2 slot, and Poland moved up 3 spots to get inside of the top 25. Is this the year, Jermaine, that Robert Lewandowski finally sees his way out of the group stage?
What was Mexico's ELO ranking again?
Mexico is 22. They were 15 before the awful showing that they've put together.
Oh my goodness, dude. You know what? I'm going to answer your Lewandowski question with a resounding yes. I'm going Argentina and Poland to advance.
I think that's a great pick because that's what I'm going with as well. The Argentina-Poland pairing is plus 110. Argentina first, Poland second is plus 180.
You can get that at plus money?
Plus 180, correct.
Wow, that's fun.
Mexico to be eliminated in the group stage is minus 125. That's the
give me that one. Give me that one as well. So
Poland to advance from Group C is minus 110.
Oh, so Vegas has Poland as the number 2 team to advance.
No, because Mexico is also minus 110.
Oh, so
and Poland to be eliminated is minus 125.
Yeah, so Vegas
is like, you fucking pick.
Hey, so Vegas is like, yo, here you go. We don't know, therefore you can't know. You let us know. That's fascinating.
You let us know.
Hey, so this Mexican-Poland matchup is on 11/22, bro. That's going to be a pivotal matchup.
That's going to determine, I think, who comes out of that group.
Yo, that's amazing. It's the second game. It's the third day of the tournament, the second day of that group, or second game. That is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That is must-see TV. 11 a.m.
must-see.
Eastern. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific. Oh, my God. What's the 22nd? 22nd is... Am I
Next
flying
Tuesday?
that goddamn day? God
Tuesday.
damn it. I hope my flight is...
I hope my flight crashes into a sports bar with a TV. All right. So Jermaine and I both took Argentina, Poland to advance from Group C. Let's move on to Group
My hair
D.
is messed up now.
Group D: France, Denmark, Australia, and Tunisia. France 6th, Denmark 9th, Australia 39th, and Tunisia 43rd. France had a bit of a struggle coming in to the World Cup. It's really starting at the 2020 Euros.
Yeah, starting at the qualifying for the World
Yeah.
Cup. Yeah, France hasn't been good for a minute.
They won the World Cup and then instantly said, all right. They dropped 4 spots coming into the World Cup from 2 to 6. Denmark did not move. Australia also dropped 6 spots, and Tunisia improved 3 spots. I'll go first, as is the trend here. I have France and Denmark advancing from this group, and I don't even think it's really going to be close. I think France wins, and France and Denmark advance.
Those are the 2 teams. If you want to be spicy for some reason, you can pick Denmark to win the group. They are a very talented team.
Plus 225 to win the group.
They are very talented. Now,
And
so is
playing
France.
with a lot of heart.
Gusto. Wow, that pun is hurtful, bro. He's on my team. Can't be doing that. And honestly, like, I haven't liked France's form for a while. I don't like that we still have Didier Deschamps. I don't like that the midfield has been absolutely butchered. Right, our World Cup winning midfield from the last year is not even on the roster for this one. Blaise Matuidi, I don't even think he made the roster. He played some pivotal roles for us. But France is still an incredibly deep team, so you're betting that at your own risk. With that being said, as a French supporter, because it was my first World Cup experience was following the French team, and I just decided that's what I was doing. Even took French class because of that. It pains me to say this, but I'm taking France to win this group and then Denmark to finish second.
France, Denmark 1-2 is minus 110. France and Denmark to both qualify minus 275. So Vegas agrees with both of us.
So what would it be if Denmark won the group and France qualified?
Plus 275.
That's not good at all. So what is it for Denmark to just win the group? Is that minus money right now?
Denmark to just win the group is plus 225. So Vegas is thinking like we think. France is minus 200 to win the group. So
that's so weird. So give me the odds if you pick Denmark, France. So they're just saying like, hey, if you pick Denmark, France, you're getting the same odds as Denmark winning the group.
Right. Worse odds. Denmark, France is minus 175 or minus 275.
Minus 275. Oh, I thought you said minus 275. Wow. It's not even worth betting.
No. We'll move on to Group E. So Group E, Spain, Germany, Japan, and Costa Rica. Spain is 3rd. Germany's 10th. Japan is 24. Costa Rica is 35. To Jermaine's point, every single team in this group, except for Germany, improved. Germany did not get worse, though. Spain jumped 4 places. Again, probably based on their play Euro and post-Euro. Japan jumped 10 places from 34 to 24, and Costa Rica jumped 22 places to finish inside of the top 50. So to your point, Jermaine, this is the group of death that is playing great coming in.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, I get what you were saying about Group B, and I think you're probably correct after you phrased it and like you framed it appropriately, and I didn't even think of it that way. But I look at this Group E group, these are absolute bangers of matchups. Like, I don't want to miss any of these. Germany, Japan opens the group, and it's going to be so much fun.
Germany, Costa Rica. Navas is going to get blasted with shots, but Germany is really bad at scoring. and really easy at allowing a little squeaker goal in there.
And what's so funny is that is the same Achilles heel for Spain.
Right.
Spain is great
attack.
Spain is great in the defending third. They're great in the midfield, but when they're trying to score goals, their strikers just don't have the
je ne sais quoi, if you will.
ganas, right? They don't have the want. They don't have the want to score, and it's so weird. That's why I look at this group, and it is impossible to bet, in my opinion. The obvious decision is to take Germany, Spain to qualify. But I imagine that's minus money.
Minus 500, yes.
Exactly. So you're looking for the value in this group. And I believe the value is going to be in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica plus 5,000 to win the group. Costa Rica to qualify with anybody at a minimum is plus 2,000.
That's amazing. I would say that's where the value is. Don't get it twisted. I am not saying Spain and Germany won't qualify. But what I am saying right now is that this group, the way these teams kind of match up, it should be a concern for Spain and Germany.
Yeah, they don't like being put in this group. Now, I will say on the flip side, Japan and Costa Rica wanted any other group than this.
Oh, look, nobody wants to. No team is going into the draw saying, I hope we get Spain and Germany.
They probably hope they don't get one of them. But
there's a reason they're minus 500. Like, we can agree to that. We're picking Spain and Germany. Now, here's where the discussion begins. Mm-hmm. Who are you picking? Are you picking the reigning Euro champs or your heart of hearts to win this group?
You have to think, right, that after what Hansi Flick did at Bayern, and he's been on the coaching staff in Germany, he won the World Cup as an assistant. These players trust him, both at Bayern, they respect him at Germany. And that was the problem, is that once the German young players won the World Cup, they didn't have any respect anymore for the old coach, for Joachim Low.
Joachim Low, old butt sniffer himself.
Old butt sniffer himself. I think Hansi Flick is able to motivate. You saw it in Bayern. He was able to motivate a Bayern team basically coming in out of nowhere to a Champions League. I think Hansi Flick and the German experience is going to win this group over Spain, because it cannot happen again. It can't. You cannot be eliminated again. It can't happen in Germany.
You're not getting eliminated though.
No, but it just you can't have another poor showing. For Germany in this World Cup, it's semis or bust.
I think this German squad is a lot better than people are discussing. I think there is still a tainted image with this German squad from 100%. That showing that
we have the hero back on the squad. Did you see that?
Oh, Goretzka.
Götze.
Oh, Götze. Oh man, that's wild, bro.
I saw him got included, and I was like, he sucks. And then I was like, not in the World Cup though.
No, he's a different player. He's up there with Ronaldinho, Mbappe, Brazilian Ronaldo. No, I'm just kidding. He's not up there.
Hamas. Remember Hamas Rodriguez, World Cup Hamas?
Woo, that dude. He played for Colombia, right?
He did, yeah.
Euro
Renato Sanchez for Portugal.
I don't want to fuck you for bringing that up, bro. They beat France because Griezmann, Captain Washington Post, can't fucking score a goal. Oh my god, bro.
So
that was infuriating.
So we agree. So
all right.
What are your thoughts then?
This group is Germany's to lose. I don't care what anyone says. Germany is a lot better team.
Plus 120, by the way.
Germany is a lot better team than people are discussing, and we are still beating our dicks to Spain's performance in the Euros. But Spain's performance in the final third is absolutely dismal. This Germany team has now shed a lot of the old heads that presented that kind of tainted attitude. They moved to a more group cohesive unit. And 2 words for you. Mario Götze.
Yeah, and guess who we included this time? We decided to be smart, and Leroy Sané is coming to the World Cup.
Oh, wow.
Thank God.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord.
Bro, yeah, I told you Mexico would whoop that German ass. You didn't believe me, and then you got mad when it happened. I front-loaded you 3 weeks in advance. 3 weeks I was building up the defeat. Every day I mentioned it to you. And I sat next to you, and you were just stewing.
Let's move on to Group F. Group F, Belgium number 5, Croatia number 13, Canada number 29, and Morocco number 32. All the teams made improvements except for Belgium. They dropped 1 slot. Croatia rose 5 slots to almost break the top 10. Canada rose 3 slots, and Morocco rose 7. Canada, obviously the darlings of this tournament. They're not making it out of the group.
Everyone adores Canada, and I'm not quite sure why. I think they have a new feel, very much like Australia 2 World Cups ago.
Yeah,
very much
a great comp.
Very much like Iceland 1 World Cup ago when they brought the Skol chant to the world, and now the Minnesota Vikings have ruined it.
Wasn't that the Euros that they did that? Oh, they brought it to the world. Never mind. Keep going. Keep going.
Right. So I will have to look that up. Maybe I misspoke. But Belgium and Croatia, the chalk in this group seems like the safe bet. Morocco is fascinating. What is Morocco to qualify at?
Morocco to qualify.
Tell me it's an audacious number.
Morocco to advance is plus 200.
Yo, that's not even that audacious. Mm-hmm. So, do you have the advance for every team?
I do, yeah.
Just give me that one for the group real quick.
Belgium's the favorite, minus 700. Croatia's second, minus 200. Morocco, plus 200. Canada, plus 275.
Bro. Do you think Belgium advances?
Yes.
You do?
I don't think they win the group.
Do you think Croatia advances?
I think Croatia wins the group.
Look.
But listen,
put me down on the record for this. I'm going Croatia to win the group,
okay,
and I'm going Morocco to qualify.
So now a Croatia. I got to show more here for that bet. Croatia first, Morocco second, plus 2,000. Jermaine,
I cannot stand Belgium's performances when they have expectations on the international stage. They have continued to underdeliver and underperform and underwhelm. Now, where I'm putting my foot in my mouth is Belgium has no expectations anymore. They're no longer talking about the golden age
Netherlands is
of
the new
their
Belgium.
players.
Netherlands
Exactly.
is the new Belgium.
Exactly. But
Belgium has some cats that can score too.
Belgium has the same teams that have choked the years prior. This Belgium team was supposed to be World Cup perennials. We're supposed to be Euro Cup perennials. And I'll tell you what, they ain't fucking done it. So I'm doing my typical thing. I'm betting against Belgium until they prove me wrong, and I will be happy for them to prove me wrong on this one. Yeah, give me Morocco and Croatia to win the division.
That's the most audacious bet that we've had so far.
Croatia, plus 2,000.
Plus 2,000.
Also,
the Croatia-Morocco pairing is plus 1,000. So both teams to advance.
There you go. Plus 3,000. Put $1,000 on each of those bets. Let's get into the next group.
Group G, Brazil, Switzerland, or Brazil's number 1, Switzerland's number 12, Serbia's number 16, and Cameroon is number 64. Brazil remains unchanged, number 1. Switzerland made a one place jump. Serbia jumped 9 places to make it inside the top 20, or 7 places to make it in the top 20, and Cameroon jumped 4 places.
Sorry, Cameroon. Like Cameroon to not qualify is probably minus.
Yeah, minus 140.
Yeah, it's not good.
To not advance minus 500. To be at the bottom minus 140.
Yeah. To be the bottom, we all think so. Yeah.
This is a fast.
Serbia, Switzerland is where it comes down.
Can you look up when is the Serbia Switzerland game? This is another Mexico Poland game.
So Serbia Switzerland is the last game of the group.
Yes.
So technically both games play at the same time. So
yes.
but it is on December 2nd, 2 p.m. Eastern. Cameroon faces Brazil and Serbia faces Switzerland.
Yes.
So
I want Brazil, Switzerland. Dude, I don't know why. Switzerland is a Belgium light. Every single world tournament that comes in since Jordan Shaqiri was 18 years old, we were like, watch out for the Swiss. Watch out for the Swiss. And then they get bulldozed.
They always make it out of the group, though.
Right, but they get bulldozed in the round of 16.
Yeah, because they face Germany and Spain.
Just absolutely mollywopped.
But you're picking them going far this year.
No. I said all that to say I think they can beat Serbia.
He said all that to say it's chalk. That's what he said all that to say it's chalk, bro.
So this group, it literally is whoever you want to pick. So I'll go through the odds right now. Brazil, obviously, minus 275. We're in agreement Brazil's winning this group.
Brazil does not drop a game.
Yeah, Brazil may not even allow a goal, if I'm being perfectly honest.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. I needed to go higher, bro.
Teams to advance from the group stage. Brazil and either Serbia or Switzerland is plus 140.
So it doesn't matter. Either one.
It does not matter. Brazil first, Serbia second, same thing, plus 185. And to advance from Group G, Serbia, Switzerland, even money.
It's chalk. They're telling you it's chalk.
So Vegas is saying, fuck it, you pick.
I'm going Brazil, Switzerland. As much as I wanted to go Serbia, just to throw a little monkey wrench in there, I'm going Switzerland. Switzerland is always a very good group stage team. They never disappoint performance-wise in the World Cup. They never quite do something special though, right? So they're what we like to call vanilla, right? They do what's expected. So I'm taking Brazil to win. I'm taking Switzerland to get second, and we'll move into Group H.
Although in this day and age, maybe Switzerland makes it into the quarters. Who knows?
Who knows?
With all this craziness going in the Champions League this year, maybe Switzerland makes it into the quarters. You're being
reckless, sir.
I am being reckless. They'll play the winner of this next group. So it's not that crazy. Group H, Portugal at 7th, Uruguay at 11. South Korea at 28 and Ghana at 74. Ghana has taken a bad bump in the weeks and months leading up to the World Cup. They dropped 15 spots. Korea, Uruguay, and Portugal all rose minimal between 3 and 1 spots each. Portugal minus 130 to win the group.
Portugal wins. I don't know who the second one is.
Does it kind of feel like Uruguay is being overhyped?
Overhyped?
Yeah. Uruguay is being overhyped.
Are they being hyped right now? People are talking about Uruguay like that?
I'm just saying people are no. They're not talking about them like that. But okay, so right now to qualify, right? To advance, Korea is plus 225. And Ghana is plus 225. They said Uruguay is a minus 200 favorite to advance from the group.
Holy shit. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
I don't listen.
Is Son playing though?
Yeah, he is. He announced that he was.
All right, keep going.
My thing is, we get it that Spain has this core of older players backed up by this great young midfield and attacking presence. Uruguay also has that core of old players, but I don't feel like they have the backing of that good young talent. And you can't Edison Cavani is not the Edison Cavani of last World Cup, of 2 World Cups ago. Luis Suarez is not the Luis Suarez of 2 World Cups ago. I think South Korea wins I think South Korea advances. Portugal's winning this group. But I'm picking South Korea to advance.
All right, let's look at the roster. So we've got nobody, in my opinion, recognizable at goalkeeper. You have Jimenez from Madrid, Araujo from Barcelona. Those would be your center backs with people subbing them out. That's a very good center back.
I was like, fuck.
That's a very good center back.
This isn't looking so great.
So they put defensive forwards here. So you're probably looking at, if I'm guessing on this list, you're looking at maybe Coates from Sporting and Vina from Roma. I don't know if those are center backs or not. I wish I knew if they were or left or right backs. But so the back line is solid.
All right.
You're looking at the midfield. Oh, you got Bentancur. He's fucking good. Terraria is good. You have Federico Valverde.
All right, look, I take back what I said, okay?
Darwin Nunez is woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, you know what? Give me Uruguay, bro. I'm on the hype train, baby. This roster's got talent, bro. Hey, I fuck with South Korea too. I was leaning South Korea. I did not look up Uruguay's roster, and in my head, Uruguay's good. So I was just like, okay, I know Uruguay. I looked at this roster. It's a lot better than even what I was talking about. Maxi Gomez is there.
Yep.
You have Facundo Pellistri, Manchester United. He's not
a good
first
team.
They got a good team.
So to your point, Portugal and Uruguay to advance minus 170. However, Portugal first, Uruguay second, plus 150, which I don't know how that.
Portugal first, Uruguay second?
Is plus 150.
So they're saying Uruguay wins the group is what they're saying.
No, because Uruguay first, Portugal second is plus 275.
So they're giving credence to South Korea, your South Korea pick. So they're saying, hey, Uruguay isn't a lock the way you say it. If I could get Uruguay, Portugal, not finishing in that order, obviously inverse, at plus 150, I'll take that.
Good
dude.
bet. Yeah.
I'll take that, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. Hopefully we were clear on these bets for Eric.
Uruguay to get eliminated plus 150. So maybe Vegas agrees that Uruguay doesn't come out and play the way they're supposed to do.
All right, so you know who you're picking from the group stages, correct?
Correct.
We're going to go with your picks from the group stages because they were more chalk.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and do the round of 16 from there.
Okay.
So, do you have it up to walk us through the next parts, or do you want me to walk through who plays who in what round and whatnot?
Are you comfortable with going my USA wins the group?
We're taking your picks. We're doing your picks. We're going. So A1 plays B2.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just making sure I have the pairings. I just got to make sure I did them all right.
Okay. So Netherlands plays US.
Croatia wins the group. Yep. And yep. Okay. All right. Okay. So first matchup, round of 16, we have Netherlands and England.
Oh, because you have U.S. winning the group. Right. Netherlands and England in the round of 16. All right, that's what we got. Well, let's keep it pushing. We're submitting Nick's picks for the Room 303 podcast bracket. So we have Netherlands versus England. I'm obviously taking England. We know my stance on England. My stance on England since the 2018 winner was crowned. Congratulations to France. Just had to sneak that in there somewhere. I had England as my way too early favorite to win the 2022 World Cup. So since Nick has pitted these two against each other, he clearly ruined his own Netherlands pick. I've got England winning this matchup.
Man,
You got to convince me otherwise.
It's
if you
not
want
coming,
me to take Netherlands, you got to convince me otherwise.
dude. I would agree with you, but England has stumbled. And do you really trust Gareth Southgate with team management against a team like the Netherlands and controlling those young like Marcus Rashford and who's the other dude? Rashford and who? The other young guy who missed the penalty kick at the Euros.
Saka, I think.
And Saka were damn near throwing themselves off bridges because of what the English fans were saying to him. If they finish second in a group with Iran, USA, and Wales, the amount of pressure on them is going to be astronomical. Southgate has already proved he can't manage young egos. He won't be able to manage young egos. They'll be frustrated against a team against this Dutch team, which has always been good and got better coming into the World Cup. Netherlands rolls over this game.
All right. We're taking Netherlands to win this group.
Did I convince you?
Just mark this moment in time.
Okay.
England is playing with no pressures. Everyone thinks they're shit right now. Saka and Rashford have not been playing well the 4 years since they missed those penalty kicks, but they've been playing well the last couple months.
Now,
I'm just saying, I have confidence in this English team. But we're submitting this, and I'm not so behind England that I'm not saying Netherlands can't win. So
I will say this. If it's reversed, the USA plays Netherlands and England plays Senegal. Based on our picks right now.
And you still think England loses.
And I don't think England loses. I think England beats the F out of Senegal.
You think England beats the F out of Senegal. Do you think the U.S. beats Netherlands?
I do not think there is any reality in which the U.S. beats the Netherlands.
I actually am confident in a U.S.-Netherlands matchup.
Oh. I was like, you're about to be confident that the U.S. beats the Netherlands? Listen,
I think we can win that game. We would be the dog, but I'm willing to bet that dog and actually think we're hitting.
All right, we'll go through the bracket here. So we have Argentina, the winner of Group C, against Denmark, the second place
what
team
a
in
matchup.
Group C.
That should be fun.
Argentina wins.
Argentina wins, but that'll be a fun game. Denmark will make that fun. They always do.
Let me tell you about another fun game. Germany, the winner of Group E, plays Belgium, the second place team in Group F. If based on my picks, I think Croatia wins the group and Germany plays Belgium.
You think you're picking Belgium to win? You're picking Belgium to beat Germany now. You're picking Germany?
No, yeah, I'm picking Germany.
All right, you're fucking flying by the seat of your pants. How close is this to FIFA's?
Oh, this is almost exactly FIFA's group stages, which means it's not gonna work out. Which means it's definitely not working out.
I knew it. I was like, this is starting to sound familiar here, bro.
There's only one change, and I did not pick Korea. I almost got convinced into it, but no, Uruguay plays in our next game. Brazil. There are just some fun games, right? Brazil, the winner of Group G, plays the second place Group H team, Uruguay.
Oh, South American showdown. That's going to be fun, bro.
Brazil wins.
Brazil smokes them.
All right. Winner of Group B, USA plays Senegal. The second place 2A team.
Oh, you went to the other side of the round of 16, correct?
Right.
So yeah. USA versus Senegal. All right, Captain Mofundo, you're picking USA to win this, aren't you?
You're goddamn right.
You goddamn right. I'm a white, red, hot-blooded American.
When the lights are the brightest and the USA plays an Africa team in a knockout stage, it's a lock that the USA wins. It's a lock.
The caveats.
I have one piece of empirical data, and that's when we beat Ghana.
You bitch. All right. USA advances to the quarters. D1 versus C2.
All right. Winner of Group D, France. Second place Group C, Poland.
Yo, that's another fun matchup. France wins, but that's another fun matchup.
France wins, not good enough. Lewandowski is not good enough. Croatia, winner of Group F, second place, Group E, España.
Oh, what a game! Those two midfields
I think
locked
I might
in
have
a.
just picked games I wanted to see.
Those two midfields locked in a 90-minute battle is amazing. I will watch that on repeat. Ooh, I'll take Croatia to win that.
my man switched 4 times. He said, "I'll take Span."
Look, man, I have a stutter. I'll take Croatia. Who are you taking in this one?
I think experience beats it. I think it's not Spain's time yet, and I think this is the sunset of Croatia. But
this
Croatia,
is it, yeah.
But
Hey,
Croatia wins this game.
Hey, but the Twilight Tour ain't over yet. Not in the round of 16, you bish. All right. And
so the winner of Group H and the second place team in Group G, Portugal against Switzerland. Now this is what is the locker room like in Portugal? 2, how much house money are the Swiss playing with?
I'll let you pick whatever you want on this one. Go ahead.
I think I'm going Portugal.
I
think I'm going Portugal, but I would not be surprised if this is like a 1-1, 2-2 game.
Your round of 16 is red hot, though. That is must-see TV for every matchup.
I think that's why I picked it. All right, let's move on. So we have the quarterfinals now. Netherlands, Argentina.
Argentina waxes that.
Oh,
ass,
yeah.
Bro. All right, so Argentina moves on to the semis. What's next?
Germany, Brazil.
No, we did not pick a Germany-Brazil matchup.
And in the quarters again.
So wait, Brazil on yours is... I'm sorry, what side is Brazil on? Brazil is on the opposite side of Argentina, correct?
No, they are on this... Oh, did I mess this up?
No. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm at.
No, I think I messed this up.
So they won Group G. That's why Argentina-Brazil can't be in the final.
I think Argentina-Brazil can be in the final. That's the problem.
No, C1 and G1 are
Oh, yeah.
I
messed it up. Sorry, I messed it up. So then this matchup would be so USA France then is the matchup that would play Argentina.
Okay, I'm just going to listen to you. USA France obviously wins that.
It's going to be a heartbreaker of a game though.
The US will make it
there's going to be so much hope. But it's going to be that game where if you just looked at the score sheet, it's like 3-1 France.
It's not even close.
It's going to be 3-1 France. But if you look, it was like 1-1 until like the 75th minute. And then France scored a goal and the US gave up. All right, so that's Argentina France then. But we'll get to that in a second. Germany Brazil.
I'll defer to you. You picked that one.
Brazil gets revenge.
Really? 7-1 revenge? Are you willing to say 7-1?
A win, but that was
not
drubbing.
Excuse me, sir. Then that's not revenge.
Okay, well they beat Germany.
they beat Germany. Let's be very clear. You lose 7-1 in a World Cup matchup, you need to win by that for revenge. I don't give a fuck what you ever do.
You need to win 8-0.
You would need to face Germany in the final for the cup 2 years in a row and beat them 7-1 for me to even consider that revenge.
That was
bro.
Such an ass whooping, dude.
It was embarrassing, bro.
All right.
The first 40 minutes were competitive, and then it was 4-0.
Croatia, Portugal.
I'm so hyped for the World Cup now.
I think you see what I'm driving at here.
I'm so hyped for the World Cup now. Are you picking a France-Croatia rematch in the semis? Is that what you're trying to do here? No, you're picking Portugal. So you're doing a Euro. What is it? Euro 2016 final.
I'm trying to.
Either way, we get a rematch. France is wiping that. I'm just kidding. I don't have the confidence to say that. Yo, Portugal. Right, I'm good with Portugal.
Semifinals: Argentina, France. I think Argentina wins. This game isn't close.
I'm so confused. What group is Argentina in?
1C.
Argentina is in 1C, right?
Yeah.
How is Argentina playing France? I don't get
because France is 1D, so they're the opposite side of the bracket.
Oh, so the opposite side quarterfinals play each other in the semis?
Correct.
Because I'm looking at the bracket right now. It says the winner of I'm just gonna I'm just gonna follow you. Go ahead. France versus Argentina.
France, Argentina. Bracket, right? Yeah. So remember the winner. So the split of the 8 groups is at D. So just think of that as the dividing line of the bracket. So A, B, C, D, 1A, 2B, 1C, 2D play each other on one side, when 1B, 2A, 1D, and 2C play each other on the other side.
Right. What I'm saying is D1, right? D1 and C1 are on opposite sides.
Correct. And they meet in the semifinal.
Yeah, this isn't saying that.
What is it saying?
It's saying B1 /A2 plays D1 /C2 in the quarters. And they advance to the semis to play against F1E2 and H1G2. This bracket could be wrong. I'm not looking at like an official bracket or anything.
Well, so let's look at the Wikipedia bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I just want to make sure we're getting this right now.
Yeah, let's hope. This is, you know what? The podcast is scrapped, guys. Sorry. So let's go.
This is the rabbit hole. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the rabbit hole. Scroll down to brackets. Jesus, there's a lot of this shit. Scroll faster to brackets. All right. Oh, fuck. So why does FIFA have that happening then?
What do you mean? Why does FIFA have what happening? All right, so here we go. Give me your Group A winner.
Okay. Netherlands, England.
No, so Group A is Netherlands, Senegal. And then Group B is USA, England. We'll say Wales, Iran. Argentina, Mexico.
Oh, yeah, Argentina, Poland. Oh, are you picking it right now?
So, yeah, I'm picking it on the FIFA website. So you're saying you have Argentina, Poland, right? Argentina, Poland, Mexico,
Poland, correct.
Saudi Arabia. Then you had France, Denmark, Australia, Tunisia. Then we have Germany, Spain.
Correct.
We'll say Costa Rica's third. It doesn't really matter. Then we'll say, who do you have for Group F? You had Croatia.
Belgium.
I'm picking Morocco. And then Group G, you had Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia. Yep. Then you had Portugal, Uruguay.
Yep. And that's
Korea, Ghana.
Yep.
Continue. Yeah, I know group stage is completed. All right, so we had Netherlands, England. So you picked Netherlands. Argentina, Denmark. You picked
Argentina.
Germany, Belgium. You picked Germany. Brazil beats Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
USA beats Senegal. France beats Poland. Spain beats Croatia.
I said Croatia beats Spain.
And you had Portugal beating Switzerland.
Although I would love to see a Portugal-Spain.
Well, yeah, we all would. Yeah. The world would.
Portugal beats Switzerland.
All right, so now we have our quarter set. We have Netherlands facing Argentina.
Argentina wins, and it's not close.
Germany plays Brazil.
Brazil wins.
So we have an Argentina-Brazil matchup. That's exactly what that's why I was like, we're not looking at the bracket this year.
So that's why it's so crazy high.
Yes, exactly. So So Brazil or Argentina would have to lose the group for them to meet in the finals, which is their groups are pretty much layups. It's not happening. So
FIFA predicted Brazil's gonna lose,
dude. I guess
they have a Argentina Brazil final.
It could be FIFA doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
I think FIFA doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
And by FIFA, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the video game.
Well, also the organization. But
yeah,
now
we're running long. Croatia or Portugal?
Portugal.
All right, so we've got our final four now. We have Argentina playing Brazil.
Argentina, but I think it might go to PKs.
France versus Portugal, rematch of the Euro 2016, bro.
Portugal.
He says with puckered lips. All right.
Both of these teams go to penalties, though.
Both of them go to penalties. All right, so we're down to our final two. It is 18 December. It is 7 p.m. Argentina or Portugal? Messi is your World Cup winner, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Chalk over here.
Argentina to win the World Cup plus 500, by the way. Brazil is the favorite at plus 400.
If Argentina beats Brazil, Argentina wins it all. I very much will get that.
You're declaring that's your winner. Whoever wins Argentina, Brazil in the semis is the winner of the World Cup.
No. If Brazil beats Argentina, I'm taking Ronaldo.
Okay.
In the firestorm he's gonna fucking rally and set. He's gonna set a World Cup record and score the most goals we've ever seen. Bro.
But Ronaldo is muy pissed off, and that's not a good Ronaldo.
Yo, Argentina to win it at plus 500. I know they're the odds-on favorite. They're
not. Brazil's plus 400.
All right, both teams are stacked.
Yes. All right, out of all these picks I made, let's take our top 8. Tell me Netherlands, Argentina, Germany, Brazil, USA, France, Croatia, Portugal. Give me your dark horse to win it out of those teams.
The dark horse this year is France.
Okay.
It's the craziest thing. Mbappe has torn up PSG. Mbappe has 19 goals this year in all contests right now. He already has 19. Just quietly doing what he does. Benzema was rested by Real so he can be in form for the World Cup.
Imagine being that good at soccer that you're like, yo, let me have my break.
So they said he was fatigued, and they rested Benzema. So Benzema was resting up until the World Cup.
Right. It's when LeBron rests before the playoffs.
Exactly. The back line is still very good. Tchouaméni is playing midfield for Real Madrid. I probably said that name wrong. I very much apologize. I wish I would say it right, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I think France is being kind of just presented as this kind of lowly, right? Everyone's like, oh, they don't have Conte. All right, I'll give you that. He was our motor in the midfield. Oh, they don't have Pogba. Okay, he was the assist creator in the midfield.
But they're still France.
But it's still France, and the talent level of this team is still through the roof. And they've been there, done that. You're talking about a team who lost the Euro in 2016. You're talking about a team who won the World Cup in 2020. Like, this team is not far removed from success.
And who do they have on the 26-man squad, Jermaine?
I don't know. I feel like I wish I knew.
Olivier head wrap. Who they can just wrap his head up and send him in for a goal when you need it.
Exactly, bro. I think France is being slept on. And I think France has a very easy road to the quarters. And France in the quarters, I'm willing to bet on, bro. I'm willing to bet on. So I think they're the obvious one. But the sleepers for your final 8, right? From the 8 that you named, it is that side of the bracket. USA, France, and Croatia. Ironically, the last 2 World Cup finals qualifiers are technically the sleepers right now.
If the USA makes the final 8, soccer will explode in America.
If the USA makes the final 8, I will explode.
And it's not that crazy to think. They just have to have a good game against England and beat teams they should beat in Iran and Wales. And then, if you win this, you face either Ecuador, Senegal, or Qatar. And that's a winnable game for the U.S.
It takes one win against England to completely change my viewpoint on the United States national team.
History.
And if that happens, I apologize to Greg Berhalter.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Beforehand, because I am not singing your praises, sir. But I am hoping and praying, right. And that is what we do. So right, anything else for them?
Yeah, listen to me, okay? The United States has a good 90 minutes against England. They beat teams they're supposed to beat in Iran and Wales, and they win the group. They then play a Senegal team who's good, but not great. They beat the Senegal team. Then France continues to have the injuries that they have, and they get outworked by a young, hungry American team who wins on penalties against France. Somehow manages to force a penalty shootout and wins against France. Okay? Are you still following with me? Then, coming up against a Portugal team.
In tumult.
The ghost of Josie Altidore, Clint Dempsey, and Landon Donovan come back from the defeat. The Cristiano Ronaldo door kicker goal at the end of that game in the World Cup. They come back. They power the U.S. to victory. We're now in the finals against Argentina or Brazil. Why would the U.S. ever have a chance against this global superpower? Well, that's because we've done it before. Ever heard of the miracle on ice? Well, this is going to be the miracle in Qatar. And the U.S. are your 2022 World Cup champions.
Get
4
the
years,
fuck out
4 years ahead of schedule. Thank you. Good night. Bet it. By the way, let me actually look up and see what the U.S. to win the World Cup is.
You better bet it now.
I'm going to bet it now.
After that narrative you just said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while Nick's looking that up, thank you for joining us on our extended World Cup preview. We wish our executive producer was here, but he did not test his equipment beforehand, so he probably didn't listen this far, so let's continue to bury him. Boo, you suck. Bring back Nevada. We need a real producer.
Plus 10,000.
Yo, are you putting a rack on that?
No, absolutely not. I might put $20 on it.
You got to put a C note at least.
All right, I'll put a C note on it.
I'll give you a little cheddar too, bro. Let's ride, bro. Let's go.
You can up until that France game though. You could see the U.S. might make it to the quarters.
Yeah, but the U.S. also might not qualify. But my money will be.
They're gonna finish. They're either making it to the quarterfinals or they're finishing last in the group. There's no middle.
Oh, God, that's the most U.S. men's national team thing I've ever heard.
Listen, when we make it out of the group, we're a tournament team, baby.
You just keep putting caveats, dude.
Against an Africa team at night in a Middle Eastern country, domination.
It's that night part, bro. All right. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast Room303. I've been your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This has been my co-host, Nicholas Morahan. And as always, we have with us this empty chair. We'll see you next time when you come on down and step into the room.